Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm just going to talk about Sydney Home Farm. As you would have seen in my shorts earlier, there was a very well established garden with lots of creepers and also lots of plants and also fruits and as well as vegetable plants. But we moved into a new house lately and I'm starting out a fresh garden because the previous owner of this house was not having any vegetable or any other sort of gardening, so it was all having Australian natives in the garden. What I did was, the first step I did was I pulled out all the Australian natives and then I started tailoring the garden to my taste. So I planted some fruit trees that I picked from the old house, and some of them survived and some of them did not because we moved in winter and it was too cold and then they just died. So what I'm going to show you how I develop my garden from now on. If you are a basic gardener, then it's maybe a good opportunity for you and also for me to learn from you guys the tips and tricks to grow a lushful garden. So today I'm just going to show you how I'm going to do this. This is tulsi, and tulsi usually it goes as a bush, so I wanted it to be like a just go up like that and then just do a ball on the upper side of the plant. So what I did for that one, I took off all the leaves up on the plant, and then I just used one stem here as you can see, and then I'm going to tie it to the plant. And also next to it I have the tomato plant here, which I'm going to make sure that it goes in onto the trellis, a little bit of support that I want to put it to the plants. And then here I want to develop a beautiful flower and not much veggie patch in there. So this is a little patch that I have got. As you can see, this is just maybe, I don't know in centimeters or meters, but probably 2 meters wide, as you can see. So what I'm trying to do is, this is just in front of my house, that's the entry that we go from here. So I planted some star jasmine here, and what I'll do is I'll creep this to the wall here so that it just covers the wall. That's my plan. So this is the established plant from the previous garden, so I just pick it up and then put it in the pot. And you might be wondering why I have put the pot in that way, because this soil is all clay soil, so I have to really, it takes a long time to break the clay. So what I did was I put into the normal soil the potting mix, and then I cut the bottom off so that it goes into the, when the roots develop, so they just go into the ground. So that's what I'm planning to do that. And then here I have some chrysanthemums, which you can see. I'm not quite sure what color is this. I'm looking forward for it to bloom. Usually chrysanthemums are perennials. See, my daughter is doing something. These are perennials, the chrysanthemums are perennials, but this season I'm having this plant because I planted this in the autumn last year. So autumn in Australia is somewhere in March, April. So this usually flowers at that time, but it also started budding in the month of October. So I'm just waiting for this to flower. And some I have got ornamental plants here, which I've got it from one of my fellow gardeners. As you can see, that another color. And this is the rose that I have got. I want to keep it as a rose in the middle, and then all the little ones on the side. And then there is another chrysanthemum here, which I'm not quite sure about these colors. I've got very like rare variety of colors. And then this is another one, which is, you can see it's flowering, started flowering already. So that, and then here I want to keep tulsi, basil, in the middle of the flowers, so that I want that to just bloom as a like a ball, and then underneath all the flowering plants. So that's my aim. And this one I just rescued this plant and then put it here, but maybe eventually I move this one out to the next season. I won't be growing any vegetables here. And then I have another chrysanthemum over there. So it's like a beautiful that's what I'm trying to develop. And these are the pots I have got. Just I want to put it in the I want to put them into the in the house, on the shelves or somewhere where nicely that they can or the small cactus or the other plants that I want to just put in there. And yeah, this is the space that I have got. So now I'm going to try this. See how this is moving like that. I don't want that to happen, so I want to train it nicely onto the trellis, or not trellis, sorry, on the support, so that it really grows like a bush, like a ball, which I did in the previous garden, and it was really attractive in the garden. So I'm going to do that. And also I'm going to give support to this plant as well, because this is already started flowering. As you can see here, it started flowering, and also some buds up here. Yes, so let's do that. Yeah, I took a thread and then I just tried to stake it. The reason for staking is I want to keep this stem, the bottom one, thick and nicely to just firmly it has to grow, because it has to grow in a proper shape. And that's what I was just trying to do, it like a staking to some extent. And then whatever the leaves come up, I just pick them up and then keep pruning it. See, now I just want to prune it. I just took off the upper part, which is not really looking nice. So this is what it is, and I don't want to throw that leaf, so I just grab them. Tulsi is very good for health, so if you grab 4-5 leaves every day, and you can avoid cold and cough. And this is tomato. What I did was, because tomato is growing nicely in this space, and I don't know what this variety is. I think it's 2-piece, which I got it from last year. So then I just want to trellis, because I'm not a great tomato grower. This time I just want to grow it nicely, as they show in the videos of advanced gardeners. So I'm just trying to stake it properly. And then I read some books as well, so which shows that you have to take off the bottom leaves, so that it will have a nice airflow, and also all the strength of the plant goes into the fruiting and also budding. So yeah, that's what I did. Done, dusted. Thank you. Bye.